Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Aviary Attorney. We are continuing on in the second case of the game. Okay, now we finished the first half of the trial, and now we are in our second investigation section. I believe we only have 3 days this time. So this time I believe now we should be okay to go to the Chocolat Emporium. Hopefully I am not incorrect on that. And after that, I really don't know where else to go. Maybe back to the seat of the crime? Because most of the other places don't have a clock. So, I don't know. Okay, so let's go to the Chocolat Emporium.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Lander Hagoslocks Chocolate Emporium, the finest Belgian chocolate shop in all of Paris. I am Lander Hagoslock, the founder and owner of this establishment. And I am J.J. Falcone, defense attorney. Good day, monsieur. Oh, lawyers, very fancy. I must say that I once dreamed of being a lawyer, but, well, circumstances wouldn't allow it. It's a funny story. You see, when I was a young boy, I befriended the son of a Hungarian attorney. Falcone, you have to help me.
Okay, what's going on, Sparrowson?
What is it? It's the smell, Falcone. It's overpowering me. It's demanding that I lay waste to the shop.
Oh my god, Sparrowson. And he doesn't mean like lay waste as in destroy. I mean, he means like eat every single bit of chocolate in there. Sparrowson, please.
For pity's sake, restrain yourself, Sparrowson. I can't afford to bail you out of prison or jail. Oh, but I'm rambling, aren't I? So, are you messieurs here to buy some chocolate?
Yes! Unearthly demon sounds coming from Sparrowson. Yes!
No, no, no. We're actually here on business, monsieur.
First of all, we have 59 francs, so I think we're doing pretty well. Uh,
Let me just double check. Hold on.
the flowers. Okay.
We're actually here on business, monsieur. No pleasure. Business? First things first. We believe that this chocolate wrapper originated from your shop. Are we correct? Oh, yes, yes. That is indeed a trademark Hagoslak wrapper for genuine Belgian Hagoslak chocolate. This was almost certainly bought from this very establishment. Very good. With that established, there is something else we wish to ask, Monsieur Hagoslak.
Okay. We have a lot to ask, but who bought this piece of chocolate? How would he know? Oh, wait, they do say that elephants have a great memory, right? So maybe?
Can you tell us who bought the chocolate that was contained in this wrapper, Monsieur Hagoslak? I'm afraid not, messieurs. Not just because of matters of confidentiality, which is stupid for a chocolate shop, but whatever. Although that is a factor, you understand, but because I couldn't possibly know that.
I thought elephants never forget.
My memory is impeccable, monsieur. But you must understand that I have dozens of customers a day. There are hundreds of people who could have potentially bought this particular item.
Ah, so your memory is good, but you need further information. If I were to give you the description and name of a person, would you be able to tell us whether they purchased something from you?
Ah, so I think this is where Coco said they got stuck before. That they had, you pretty much have to go through the list of people in order to, ask him, have they bought the chocolate? And if you don't have every single available person, then of course you're not going to be able to confirm it with him.
Oh, yes, that I could probably do, monsieur.
Let me think who to ask about.
Okay. So these are... Okay. These are people from the first case, so that wouldn't make sense. I don't know, like, is there a limit on who we can ask? Sparrowson, Falcon's suave and courageous lackey. What a handsome fellow. Who wrote this? The aviary attorney himself. I don't know if there's a limit, so I'm kind of hesitant to do... If I see that there's not a limit, then I'll just show him a bunch of dumb people. Let's see. Robitio de Robinio, delusional artist and photographer. Some would describe Robitio with the H word. That's right, you know the one. The H word? What word are you talking about? Heinous? Hooligan? Hack? I don't know. Judge Maxime. Rappington. A stuttering and jumping prosecutor who bumbles through cases on nothing but sheer dumb luck. Damn. Just Velerti. A grumpy war veteran turned police inspector. This guy's as strict and law-abiding as they come, but he's also really bad at his job. She's a dodo. Okay. Motherly landlady and manager of Le Canard Joyeux. Mousy. Oh. Juan Querido, flamboyant Prince of Spain on trial for the murder of Major Howell and of conspiracy to kill the king.
Have you ever served Juan Querido, the Prince of Spain?
A Prince of Spain? No, monsieur.
Well, that's good to hear. Our clue would have turned into a dead end if our own client turned out to be the chocolate fiend.
I did once serve a princess from Mali, if that is any help. You see, I met the girl while hiking through the Himalayas, sir.
Please stop. Let me think. Who to ask about?
Okay. I don't know if there's a limit. So we can only show people who make sense. Major Howell himself, a royal guard who was killed in the Louvre's Grand Galerie, allegedly by a rose handed to him.
Have you ever served a member of the Royal Guard by the name of Major Howell?
No, monsieur.
Are you sure?
Yes, monsieur, I've served many soldiers, but I don't recall seeing a major here in recent memory.
What does that mean, Falcone? Have we lost our lead?
Not necessarily. It just means that Major Howell didn't buy the chocolate that may have killed him. There's still the possibility that someone bought the chocolate for him. That's our lead. That's who we want to find.
I see.
I did once serve a high-ranking officer of the British Army who was on his way to Zimbabwe. If you want to hear that story.
Oh, you're actually asking now. Well, thank you.
No, I don't want to hear that story. Let me think.
Okay.
Cocorico, it was you.
No, Madame Scene, right?
Have you ever served a flower-selling swan named Catherine Marie Scene?
No, monsieur.
That's good.
Ah.
What are you thinking, Falcone?
I'm not sure, to be perfectly honest. If she were the chocolate fiend, then our investigation would have become much simpler. But since she's not...
Messieurs, I am growing tired of these endless inquiries. Perhaps you should come back another day.
No! You know, Falcone, it's possible that we just haven't encountered the chocolate fiend. Shoot, so it's like a limit of 3 people. Okay. Well, I have enough time, and I don't know where else to go, so I could just come back tomorrow, but that's still like, oh crap.
Rather than coming back here.
Rather than coming back here every day and making aimless guesses, we should wait until we have someone specific in mind.
You might have a point, Sparrowson. Thank you for your time, Monsieur Hagoslak. We shall return when our investigation has progressed a little.
Any time, messieurs.
Shoot, did I screw up? Can I go back? I guess I can. Okay. I don't know if there's anywhere else I really have to go, so... Let's go.
Welcome back, messieurs. Have you finally decided to sample of my fine chocolate? Or perhaps you have just returned to ask more questions.
It's just the questions today, I'm afraid.
Okay. Could the chocolate have been poisoned? Interrogate or ask nicely? Oh. Why would we interrogate? Isn't that just gonna make him not want to be nice with us? Maybe if we just ask nicely.
Is there any chance that your produce could have been contaminated?
Absolutely not, monsieur. I stand by my claim that my chocolate is the finest in all of Paris. I go to great lengths to ensure that the highest quality is ensured. Any contaminations would be terrible for business, you understand?
I see.
Was there something else?
Okay. Let's do who to ask about. So now we know we have a limit of 3. I do... yourself. Kingly... I mean, the most sus person is obviously this guy, right? If it wasn't her, then it would be him, the second judge who showed up. A snappy judge who seems eager to wrap up trials as quickly as possible. What's this guy's problem?
Have you ever served a hairy wolf in judicial robes named Judge Romulus?
Yes, monsieur.
Alright, have you ever Oh, wait, did you just say yes?
Ah!
Yes, monsieur. A wolf in judicial robes. I did serve a person like that a little while ago. On the 6th of January, to be precise.
Did he say or do anything suspicious?
Not that I can recall, monsieur. He was a pleasant fellow, big-toothy grin. Bought 200 grams of classic dark Belgian chocolate with a custom filling.
A custom filling?
Some type of caramel. He provided it himself.
Ah, sus.
Although he unfortunately did not bring enough for me to sample.
I'm surprised you would let them do that. What does this mean, Falcon?
Well, we shouldn't make assumptions. It may just mean that this judge liked to eat chocolate. But if the judge's purchase is related to the wrapper at the crime scene, then... Monsieur Hagoslak, do you think I could get a copy of Judge Romulus's receipt?
I can do you one better, monsieur. I have the original right here.
Oh, you're being helpful. Thank you.
I keep them for tax purposes, you understand.
Is it okay for us to take it, monsieur?
Absolutely. Memorizing the receipt's contents is trivial after all.
Yay! Would you look at this thing? Judge Romulus signed it in green ink. How fancy. Green ink! I knew Judge Romulus was shady, but only truly villainous people write in green. Aw, I would write in green if I could. I think when I was younger, I used to like, the uniquely colored pens, the red and the purple and the green. Yeah, those were always fun. Of course, red, it's like we always needed a red pen in elementary school because the teachers would have us grading each other's papers or tests or whatever, which is kind of embarrassing, right? Because sometimes you can see, your classmates' results, and that's like a little, you know? I don't know. Now that I think about it, now I'm just kind of like, I know that they were, in a way, they were almost making us do their work for them so they don't have to grade the papers, which I get it. It's a lot. 30 plus kids sometimes,
Thank you very much for your time, Monsieur Hagoslak. You have been enormously helpful.
I'm glad to be of service. I wish you the best of luck with your case, messieurs.
Aw, no chocolate for Sparrowson. Aw. Can I go back and buy him some chocolate? Oh. I guess we had no choice but to come here now? Huh.
I'm feeling pretty confident about this case. The big picture is coming together nicely. I'm somewhat relieved that Prince Juan came clean. His secret was putting the whole case in jeopardy.
Jeopardy. Forgot the R. Jeopardy! In jeopardy.
We still got 1 day until the trial, but how to spend it? I suppose we could revisit the Louvre. Or maybe we should just play some cards at Le Canard Joyeux. Is something wrong, Sparrowson? You're being unusually quiet.
Falcone, we need to talk. Uh-oh. Are you breaking up with him? Yes, I'm breaking up with you because I know that you're truly in love with your arch rival over there, Cocorico. Oh, that would be sad.
What's up?
See, I was doing some thinking. Dangerous thing to do, I know. Anyway, I realized that we were missing a crucial piece of evidence.
What evidence would that be?
Well, we know that Major Howell consumed a piece of chocolate before he died, and we know that he died of poisoning. But we still aren't sure that the chocolate was the cause.
That's true. If we keep pushing the chocolate theory, Cocorico will almost certainly bring that up.
So I thought to myself, if one were to consume the wrapper itself, bleh, nasty, then that may provide proof of whether it contains traces of poison.
Well, that's kind of stupid. I mean, yeah, but still. Sure, that could work, but it would be incredibly foolish. Wait, were you thinking of eating the wrapper, Sparrowson? I know you were desperate for chocolate, and I have deprived you. But still, don't take drastic action.
Maybe?
Well, stop those thoughts right now. I'm not going to let you potentially kill yourself like that. Chocolate is not worth it, man.
I knew you would say that. That's why I already consumed the wrapper. It's still there. Well, the picture of it. 45 minutes ago. Bruh! Why didn't you tell us sooner? You could have been dead on the floor already, you fool! Oh. You idiot! Sparrowson, no!
Sparrowson! Sparrowson!
Oh no! His beloved. Oh, he's so worried. Oh my, what a big needle you have. And a big beak. I don't know what's bigger. I remember Coco's friend Moon's voice for this character was pretty great. uh I wish I had that ability.
Doctor, is Sparrowson okay? Will he live?
Wow, that sounds so interesting.
Well, I.
Hmm.
Well, he's not conscious right now, but he is stable. I think it's safe to say that your friend is not on his deathbed.
Yeah, I think I'll go with that.
Oh, thank God.
How did you say this happened again?
It's a long story. Lawyering occupational hazard. Doctor, can you tell me what poison caused this?
I have no idea. I'm an expert in mental health, not toxicology.
Great. Then why are you the one treating him?
But I have sent for a specialist. You should be here by tomorrow morning. He will make a full assessment.
That's good to hear. Thanks, Doctor. Take good care of him.
Wait a moment. There is the matter of the bill.
Uh-oh.
We'll have to discuss it later. I have an important case to prepare for, and I'm one partner down.
And how can you give us a bill with his treatment not even being technically over? That's some BS there.
I see. Well, rest assured that your friend is in good hands.
Aha. I hope so.
This is terrible. What the hell was Sparrowson thinking? I can't win a case like this.
Oh, who's this?
You, I finally found you.
Did someone say something?
Running around like a headless chicken. You're one tricky lawyer to find. I told you to drop the investigation, but you just wouldn't listen.
Uh-oh.
Who's speaking? I can't see you, monsieur. Step forward.
All right, I'll step forward. But it will be the last thing you'll ever see.
Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. He just legit just murdered him and threw him in the river?
Au revoir, J.J. Falcon.
Oh, he's alive? Isn't he seriously injured though? Like, how did they injure him? Stabbed him? Shot him? I didn't hear a gunshot, so...
What just happened? Where am I? Am I dead? No, that can't be right. This is nighttime. I'm just sleeping. If I focus and count to 3, I should be able to wake up.
Unless you're a ghost now?
1, 2. Did it work?
Oh.
Oh, Dame Cataline.
I can't believe how easy you were to fool. I put on a cutesy Angie voice, acted all innocent, and you ate the whole thing up.
Oh. Shut up.
Shut up. I don't need to be lectured by a murderer.
I'm the murderer? Why, Monsieur Falcon, it was your accusations that put Baron Roergay on death row.
It wasn't my fault. Hey, where are you going?
Oh.
Out of my way, Severine. I'm not done talking to Dame Cataline.
It wasn't my fault. Is that the excuse you make after all of your failures?
I'm not making excuses.
Failure after failure after failure. No desire to improve yourself. You're a joke of a lawyer, JJ.
Don't call me JJ.
That's all you have to say? How pathetic. You don't even deserve to stand in your grandfather's shadow.
My grandfather. I'll prove you wrong. I can do better.
Sparrowson!
Oh, it's you, Sparrowson. Have you come to berate me too? My precious, how could you?
The ultimate betrayal. Oh no, unless we're both meeting in the afterlife now that we're both dead. Or dying. What? No, no, I'm just here to tell you to wake up. I would never betray you, my love. Oh, Sparrowson, best boy. Wake up, monsieur. Wake up. Hey, can you hear me? I said wake up. Oh, a new day. Well, what time are we at? I got interrupted, so it's kind of hard to say how long. I think we can. I think we can keep going for a little bit. The Pont des Arts. Oh, it's you. Gosh darn it! I never can remember what voice I gave you.
Come on, monsieur, wake up! I said wake up, you're starting to worry me.
He's tripping what? Lucky to be alive.
Oh, thank goodness. I wasn't sure whether I would have to find a doctor or a mortician.
Ugh, my head. Where am I?
The Pont des Arts, you know, by the Louvre in Paris, France. I just fished you out of the Seine. Nearly broke my wad doing it. Wait, I know you. You're that disrespectful lawyer guy. Giro Falco or something.
What time is it actually? What day is it?
You hit your head pretty hard, huh? It's the 21st of January, and around 9 o'clock in the morning by my reckoning.
Uh-oh. Trial.
21st. 9 o'clock. Oh no, the trial. I should have been at the Cour d'Assises 10 minutes ago.
Well, you're running late. But take it easy, monsieur. I'm sure they'll be understanding.
Maybe if I sprint it.
In your condition, that would be stupid. Take a seat, clear your head. I go get some dry clothes.
No time.
Wait, monsieur, at least take this before you go.
What is that?
What's this? A dip pen? No, wait, it's a modern fountain pen. Bone handle, gold nib. This is very fancy. Thanks, monsieur, but this isn't mine.
Really? Are you sure? You were holding it pretty tightly when I found you.
I was holding this, then I suppose it has to be mine.
Interesting. And we happen to say here that it contains green ink. Green ink, you say? Also this was signed in green ink. What a coincidence.
Thanks, fisherman, I owe you one.
Hey, don't call me a fisherman, dang it.
Uh-oh. You get to see more of the courthouse.
It's 9 o'clock. I believe it's time for the roll call. Is the defense not present?
You're acting like you're surprised, sir. I'm kind of sus on you, sir. Such unprofessionalism.
If there is no defense, then this trial cannot proceed any further. We must make a ruling based on the evidence that has already been presented. I will now converse with the jury. We shall decide whether Prince Juan is guilty of murdering Major Howell and of conspiring to murder the king.
Your Honor, may I have a word?
Fine, but make it quick.
I'm a firm believer that a trial must be orderly and punctual. There is no room for wishy-washy dilly-dallying. Okay. But it seems somewhat rash to end a trial session the moment it is due to start. Perhaps it would be prudent to wait 5 or 10 minutes in case the defense is just a little tardy. Then the trial still has a chance to proceed and justice will be served. You know, I give you respect, Cocorico. You're not rushing to get a guilty verdict, you know?
You are the prosecution, are you not? You have nothing to worry about. A guilty verdict is all but guaranteed. Your Honor, you appear confused. I'm not here to secure a guilty verdict. Of course you are. You're a prosecutor. By definition, you're here to prosecute. No, my job description is to prosecute, but I am here in this courtroom to ensure that justice is served.
Yes, Cocorico Slay. He's based off of Edra, so it makes perfect sense.
An unfair and unbalanced trial is not in the spirit of justice.
Hey, one of my favorite games. I know it's kind of controversial. Some people don't love it as much as I do, but I did love that game very much. Anything about Apollo makes me happy.
That's very noble of you, but if the defense is absent, then there is little that can be done. I'll hear no more about this matter. I will now talk with the jury. The defense is present, Your Honor.
He's like, how? How? I killed you last night.
You're too late, Falcon.
Mon Dieu, JJ, you look like a total mess. Did you take a morning swim in the Seine or something?
Yeah, pretty much.
Something like that.
Your Honor, we are all present. We are only 3 minutes over schedule. Let's not needlessly dirty the pure name of justice.
Rules are rules, prosecutor. Falcon clearly has no respect for legal procedure. Frankly, for turning up while looking like a drowned rat, I ought to hold him in contempt of court. Your Honor, you murdering bastard, I know you tried to kill me.
But Your Honor...
Rules are rules. One more word out of either of you and I shall have you both disbarred. Uh-oh.
It's a pity. The King of France was most looking forward to standing behind the witness podium.
The King of France, he's here?
Oh, here we go. The Emperor Penguin. God. Okay, I need to give him a pompous, dumb, arrogant voice.
Oh, are we not doing a trial after all? That's a pity.
Your Majesty, what a surprise. Well, you see.
You know, it's my 7th time testifying against a would-be assassin. But it's the first time seeing a trial where the case has ended before it even began.
Well, the defense, he was late and,
Bish posh! France didn't become a great and dignified kingdom through rigorous punctuality. Let's go ahead with this trial. It'll be fun. Look, I'll say the oath to get us started. I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Did I get it right?
That was perfect, Your Majesty. JJ, I trust you have no objections with the King testifying?
No objections here. Going ahead with the trial is fine with me.
And surely you wouldn't stand in the way of the King, would you, Your Honor?
Ha ha! Got him.
Yeah, fine. Proceed with this cursed trial.
He's salty.
Excellent. Now, Your Majesty, could you tell us your activities on the day of the murder?
My activities? Well, I started my day with tea and toast, as I normally do. I was dressed in my PJs at the time.
I think you can skip ahead a little, perhaps to your arrival at the Louvre.
All right, of course. Well, my entourage and I entered through the Louvre's south entrance around 9 o'clock. We passed through the Salle du Tibre with little fanfare. At the Grand Gallery, I unveiled a new painting and gave a short speech to inspire the citizens who attended. That's when I was approached by a man claiming to be the Prince of Spain. He presented a rose which was taken by Major Howell, and, well, I think you know the rest.
Indeed we do, your majesty. Madams and messieurs of the court, what we have here is another testimony that establishes Prince Juan's guilt. And this is no ordinary testimony. It is the testimony of perhaps the most trustworthy man in all of France.
Oh, you flatter me, prosecutor. But I am the trustworthiest in the kingdom, and
I have no doubts, your majesty. Nonetheless, I would like to perform a cross-examination.
How dare you doubt your king? The utter nerve.
Oh, calm yourself, Judge. I have no qualms with standard legal procedure. Defense, please proceed. I want to see your best courtroom drama material.
He's such a fanboy. All right. Time to figure out what to ask him about. Okay. Excuse me. South entrance. Salle du Tibre. I have no idea. Prince of Spain. I mean, do we want to harp on the fact that he's not the Prince of Spain? Because that might make us look bad. Shoot our credibility, even though it's Juan's fault for lying. I don't know. Let me see. It doesn't say where it was found. In the garden. Lou's West entrance. I wish we... Oh, this was in the Salle du Tibre. Is that where the murder happened? Because we don't have Tuileries Garden. Maybe it happened here?
Your Majesty, you say that you passed through the Salle du Tibre uneventfully.
Indeed, we stopped briefly to look at the paintings and then moved on to the Grand Gallery.
Okay. What did you see there, I guess?
Could you elaborate? What did you see in there?
What did I see? Well, Roman stuff mostly.
I meant aside from the Roman artifacts. For example, did you talk to someone in the room who wasn't a member of your entourage?
You're reaching, JJ. The king already testified that he passed through without encountering anything of interest.
I don't know if we're really reaching, though. Let's just ask him to elaborate.
I have reason to believe that this was a key moment on the day of the murder. I want the king to elaborate on exactly what and who he saw.
Then I suppose that you will have to proceed, your majesty.
All right, let me think. So there was that giant doorstop, and there was that copper urn thing. Oh, there was something else now that you ask. I was offered a box of chocolates by some peasant mademoiselle.
Oh, that's a little shady.
I don't have much of a sweet tooth, but Major Howell was keen to accept a chocolate or two on my behalf.
Even though dogs shouldn't be eating chocolate.
What?
Ooh, sorry, wrong voice.
What?
Did I say something startling, prosecutor?
No, please continue, your majesty.
I think the prosecution is startled because he just came to the realization that I was not spouting drivel in the previous trial session. Well, that's debatable.
Shut up.
To cut a long story short, Your Majesty, this mademoiselle may hold some relevance to the case at hand. Could you describe her?
Really? She's relevant? Well, let me think. I didn't get a good look at her face, but she was a sorry-looking swan, probably in her late teens or early 20s. Oh no.
A young, sorry-looking swan, you say? I don't suppose her name was...
Mademoiselle Swanson. Dubique. Scene.
Mademoiselle Scene.
Scene. That sounds familiar. Why, yes, I think that was it. She was called Mademoiselle Scene.
I see. This is undoubtedly significant. Mademoiselle Scene gave chocolates to Major Howell minutes before he died.
Not just 1 minute. I see what you are alluding to, JJ. You're suggesting that the gifted chocolates killed the Major. But that line of reasoning holds no weight because the evidence is circumstantial.
Circumstantial my tail feathers. The king just testified that Major Howell ate chocolates.
Yes, that much is no longer in dispute. But you still have not proved that the chocolates were poisoned. Without that, we must assume that the swan was merely offering a gift, rather than speculating that she is a murderer. Yes, yes! Okay. Shame on you, defense, implicating a poor, innocent girl like that. Absolutely disgusting. Why, I ought to end this trial.
Hold on. I do have evidence that the chocolate was, in fact, poisoned.
I don't believe you, JJ. If you had a piece of evidence that significant, you would have slammed it down already. Present it.
Well, I can't. It's not really the evidence folder type of evidence.
Why am I not surprised? Uh-oh. The drama was just getting good. Why did you all suddenly go quiet? Well, Your Majesty, it appears that the defense just has a realization of his own. That is, that he lacks the evidence to support his theory. Since he cannot continue with his argument, I believe the cross-examination has come to an end. Uh-oh.
Shoot. I mean, of course we're going to say we're not done yet, but I don't know how to get out of there.
I'm not done yet. Let me present my evidence. See, I had the chocolate wrapper back in my office, and Sparrowson ate it.
Stop, JJ, stop. While you still have a little dignity. The results of whatever crackpot pseudo-scientific experiment you performed do not constitute valid evidence. I think this trial is over, Your Honor. About bloody time. You may take your leave, Your Majesty. Very well, I am pleased that justice has been thoroughly served. Until the next assassination attempt, adieu, messieurs.
He's so casual.
I will now deliberate with the jury.
Objection!
Hey, Sparrowson! Better late than never.
Sorry, I've always wanted to do that.
Sparrowson, are you okay?
Yep, the doctor said that I have an iron stomach. Most of the poison passed straight through me. Speaking of which, I would like to testify on that poison chocolate issue. I even got a doctor's note, see? It's too late. The trial is over. You can't be serious, Your Honor. The contents of that note could turn this entire trial on its head. You must allow it. Why are you constantly arguing with me? I thought the job of a public prosecutor was to assist the judges. I told you, Your Honor. My job isn't to get a guilty verdict. It is to ensure that justice is served. I swear you are the worst prosecutor in all of France.
Go ahead, Sparrowson. Read the contents of the note for the court to hear.
Ahem. This patient, Sparrowson, was submitted to Salpêtrière. I can't frickin' pronounce that. Salpêtrière, maybe, hospital, where he displayed a variety of symptoms. These included profuse sweating, a rapid fever, and severe nausea. The patient was diagnosed with poisoning, probably originating from the plant known as aconite, aka monkshood, aka wolfsbane. When we questioned the patient, he admitted to having consumed a discarded chocolate wrapper potentially carrying the poison. Examining the contents of the patient's stomach confirmed this to be true. As a mental health professional, I believe this patient to be clinically... we could skip that bit. Insane for putting his life at risk like that. Yep. Yada yada. Okay, here we go. Signed, Dr. Felret.
Thank you, Sparrowson. I don't think I'll even need to question you. Between your note and the king's testimony, every angle of the chocolate wrapper business has been covered.
Awesome. Wait, did you say the king is here?
You can get his autograph later.
Right. So, what happens now? Do I get cross-examined by the prosecution or something? To be honest, I see little to cross-examine.
Do your damn job, prosecutor. Cross-examine that little annoying liar of a bird. Tear his testimony to shreds.
Your Honor, he has a note signed by a medical professional definitively proving that the chocolate wrapper from the crime scene was poisoned. We could nitpick the details or delve into the doctor's credentials, but I fear it would be a waste of the court's time. Nobody wants that.
Yeah, so then what the hell do we do now?
We do nothing, Your Honor. This poisoned wrapper has introduced an element of doubt into the case. The prosecution must accept that. But is the level of doubt reasonable? Is it significant? I think the members of the jury will agree. JJ's evidence is still tenuous. Oh, come on.
Tenuous.
A step above circumstantial. You have proven a link, a not wholly illogical link, but you haven't proved beyond doubt that Major Howell was killed by the chocolate. You are still making far too many assumptions. Where is the empiricism that is required by any good court of law? Where are the witnesses who can back up your claims? Uh-oh. Well, something's up. I think we'll be leaving this episode right here. It's a little long, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. And until next time, have a nice day. Bye-bye.